live. It was just a preview. That was cool.
Oh, cool.
Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Oh,
Hey,
Mama.
everyone.
I am loving all the magic I'm seeing here.
Well, sis, while you were swatching, I was just like, oh my gosh, I can just do some stuffs.
All of the stuffs.
All of the stuffs. Well, I've been wanting to play with these pigments.
Oh,
I'm
wait.
going to
Are
zoom in
you
a
going to
little
break
bit.
your pigment cherry right now?
Right now with my sister.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So I got
Are
these.
you able to send this, honey, to the squad?
Oh, shoot, yeah. Okay.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to cut you.
No, I forgot.
I was just thinking and I'm like, ooh, shoot.
And we are back. Okay, let's see if it's better this way.
Mama's back.
See if I can.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Yes, I just want to see and make sure everyone can see. I've plugged the butt plug in.
Actually,
You
speaking of
know.
which, now that everything's going so lovely, I'm going to also plug the butt plug. Okay.
Yes,
For anyone that's
because
just tuning in, that is the phone charger.
Yes, it is. That's the only butt plug we'll be talking about on here. So, I'm just trying to see and make sure that I'm in the
Hi, AJ,
frame.
honey.
Hey, AJ, what's up,
Oh,
bro?
you're perfect,
Yeah.
honey. Priya, my
Okay, cool.
love, my mermaid sis.
You see, so is your phone facing a portrait position or a landscape position?
Portrait. I do it similar to what we did on Instagram, just because we can't do landscape until you're like live by yourself. So I just try to kind of
Ah,
face it that way because I like that's what it kind of
okay.
looks like when you're live, if that makes sense. Because it wouldn't
Yeah.
let me. Remember, I was having a panic attack when I
Oh,
tried to
yes.
do the go live together. I'm like, why won't it do
It's not
it?
doing it. Yeah, no, it's weird because it feels like my phone is like I'm so far away and that if I was to sit
Oh, sweetheart, you're
comfortably
crystal clear. I
in
can
my
see your
chair.
3 swatches. I can see the little jelly
Okay.
stamper. Yeah, it looks perfect.
I need to move the phone if that makes sense. So I'm so sorry, guys.
No,
There isn't an
sweetheart.
earthquake. I just don't want to put my back out.
She's so cute. Did you hear that? Earthquake.
I always say that it's not an earthquake, just touching the cable. Okay. Because normally my phone is in the landscape sort of
Yes. So if you're by
mode.
yourself, it's good to do landscape because then you could see you take up the full screen. But since we're
Yes.
live together, and that's why it wouldn't let me
Okay,
go
this is
landscape.
better.
It's like it's sharing the screen.
Definitely. I saw something so cool today on Pinterest. Somebody was stamping with pigments. Now it's similar
Ooh.
to that the crackle design.
Yes.
But I just wanted to give that a go because to be honest, sister, it's like I want to swatch, but my Medusa drawer is just like upside down again. And I was looking at it and I was like, oh,
Oh, honey, I also our Wednesdays are for love and to get over the hump. And so whatever feels right. And if you just
yeah,
saw
that's
something
what
that
I
inspired
remembered.
you, heck yes, we're going to be doing that.
That's exactly what I remembered. So I'm just like, I'm going to do that. Um, you know what? I'm doing this to myself and I'm just like, I don't want to do that.
See, you brought me good luck today. The entire stream last time, every lid I opened broke, and I wasn't even mad about it. I was like, you know what? The colors
We're
are
just
so
going to do it.
beautiful.
Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to do it.
I ain't gonna be mad, but it's going perfect.
Amazing. So that black I was just using is just so crap. And I don't want my stamping to be, so I just thought, let me just use my Medusa black.
Yep. It's
Um,
so funny when you try to avoid it, and then you're like, you know what? I can't. I need to use like the
yes,
best here.
exactly, exactly. I did send it out to school ward. I'm gonna see if it will let me actually send it to my feed. My
Ooh, that would be amazing because you have the community post, right?
yeah, that one.
I I also wonder like when you go live with me if it also alerts your followers because I think it would, wouldn't it?
I think
Like
so, because
on YouTube.
like on yeah, like how it does on Instagram, right? I mean,
Yes.
that's what I would have definitely thought, my sis. I'm just gonna just see if it will.
And bear with us, beautiful humans, because we're getting used to the lovely YouTubes and all of the things.
Just on this page. So it's weird. It's like after the live would have come off, then maybe it would have given. Hold on, share. Ooh, it says create a post.
See? Yes. Yes, you can. I can't wait until it gives
Yes,
me that option.
it
Um, Priya
does.
said,
Yes,
"How are you, honey? Mama?" And I'm
live
part.
everybody.
Oh, how are you doing, Priya? Lovely. I just really needed this time with my sisters. It's been a hard week, but it always gets easier when we're with family. MK! Hi, Queen. Thank you so much for joining, honey. Happy Wednesday.
Yes. Okay, posted. So I shared it
Oh,
on the thingy bob.
you are amazing.
It's just simple. I just like, look, come join us. Let's have a chat and a chill.
Thank you
Nothing
so
deep.
much, sweetheart.
Oh, no problem, sweet. Like, this black is one coat
Okay,
coverage. You don't
I've
really
never
need.
been able to say that, and I could really, like, I'm shooketh. It is really amazing for character art. Like, I'm in love.
Definitely sis. It really is. So I'm just like, okay.
I was wondering, honey, resolution, is that a part of the glam colors?
Resolution. I don't think I've got that color. It's not a glam color to what I can remember. I think it has a shimmer in it. I believe it's like
Yeah,
a black or
it's gorgeous.
yeah. I've got that color, but I don't think it's pop. Or what number is it?
1 second, gorgeous. It's
Okay,
247.
247. Now the glam colors are all kind of next to each other. Now this is what's weird. There are some colors you would look at it and think, oh, that's a glam, but it's not. But I think he just uses the same kind of silver in them. I'm trying to think 247, 247. I have to think
Oh,
of another
MK
glam
said,
color.
what are we swatching, queens? Medusa, Madam Glam. So today, actually, I'm just finishing up swatching my Medusa. And Mama, what are you doing?
Um, I am just doing something very chilled. I saw this stamping on Pinterest using pigments. So I was just like, okay, I've tried the crackle technique. I just
Which
thought, you
you
know what, I'm gonna
slayed,
give
by the
this one.
way, and I still dream about.
Honestly, I've lost the stamper that's crackled, but I've got three other stampers here that are old stampers because my newest one, my Born Pretty one I got, I'm not gonna mess with that at all. So that's not even out, you know. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna play with some pigments that I got from Red Iguana. The only pigments I've ever tried, I've bought from Shen and probably Amazon. So I really want to know if, which it seems like there is a pigment grade. There are different
Yes, there
grades.
is. You're gonna really enjoy using it, like a lot. I was
Well,
quite impressed.
that's what I'm hoping for, sis. Because like I can't even afford to get Votino's pigments right now.
Oh,
Um, and you know what sucks sometimes? It's like it's not that I can't afford the stuff. It's just I'm not only buying the stuff, I'm also doing shipping and customs, which is just it
yes.
gets on my nerves. And y'all that live in America and stuff, it's all good, because you could just buy it, pay your $9.99 shipping, it's all good. But
I
for us, oh,
mhm. I
that puts me
permanently
off.
put that in
Mm.
my head. Like as soon as and I also have to convert it to American, which is like a huge ding for me. So it's like usually stuff is quite I have to do first the conversion calculator and then the shipping calculator and then the duties calculator and then add those three numbers
Yeah,
together and hope that I don't cry.
exactly. This is what I mean, sis. It's not just, order. And that's the reason why when I do end up getting something in the UK, I'm so super like, it's just shipping, and it's just simple. It's like 6.99 or something like that. I mean, hopefully some of these companies, I mean, I don't know if they originally had warehouses like in Europe or whatever, and just due to COVID and freaking Brexit, it all went to crap. I don't know. But, you know, just having to always feel like you have to be paying out of pocket for all that extra, that shipping. And now
Mhm.
with everything going on, I'm just like, I don't think American websites are going to see me for a minute.
Wait, wait, wait,
You
wait.
know?
What in the first new moon is going on? Is your first new moon in a bottle?
Oh yeah, I've got one in a bottle, and I've got
Oh,
some
mama,
in
you're making me
the
drool
box.
right now. Hi, Silky, honey. How are you doing?
And
Oh,
hello, everybody that's in here.
oh, heavens, mama. You are making me drool over here. Oh, Priya,
Honestly,
Priya.
it's
I know you're in love right
so
now.
she's in love. That's what I said to her when she did her order. I said, look, you need to get yourself this. It's really pigmented. Um, so I'm doing three black nails, three white nails, um, and for now anyway. So I've got some stickers I want to try again because I've used them before. But what I've realized since I probably used those stickers last time is stickers don't like a sticky surface. I mean, could
Oh
you
my
imagine?
gosh. I
They
feel
don't
so
like it.
silly for the ones that I probably wasted that one time when
No, don't
I
feel
was
silly, sis.
convinced,
Stick
you
and stick
know?
makes sense, doesn't it? You would
That's what
think
I
stick
think.
and
Like,
stick.
wouldn't this help the maximum adhesion? No, this made an angry. It
Yes,
made
but
an
that's
angry
when you realize
surface.
exactly the stick is the residue, is the inhibition layer of the gel polish.
Oh my
If you
gosh.
use nail foil glue or whatever, that stick, that is real stick.
Yep.
The sticker would stick. So I've not tried it since I've realized that little thing there. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna try them out today again and just see and literally see. Right, just for good measure, I'm just gonna add a 30 seconds on that black. Um, and then I'm gonna do the same when I put the white in. I'm gonna base coat them and then wipe off that tacky layer.
Oh,
Um,
Silky, I'm so sorry to hear that, honey. If you ever want to DM us or anything, we're always here.
yes.
It's, this is a hard time of year for a lot of people. So it's like never feel alone. And we've got your back, honey, on good days and bad.
Mm. I mean, honestly, when the last Christmas that I worked, um, it was surreal. I mean, I had never worked on Christmas Day because up until when I had my last two children, I was a single parent, so it was just not part of the deal. I would never work on Christmas. Even if they sacked me, I didn't care, because I was not making my youth wake up, and I'm not there, and I'm the only parent.
That just breaks my
But
heart that you even have to say that because some jobs will make
honestly,
you quit. They're like, this is
yeah,
our busiest, la la la. And it's like, hello,
right.
this is also a
But I
family,
understand
you
exactly. But
know?
you know our field, sis.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
exactly.
in
In our field,
care,
they
health and
say
social care.
that it does day it is. They
It
need help.
doesn't. It doesn't. And it's so true because it really doesn't. So, um, but since obviously like with the two younger ones with their dad, So that was my first Christmas, and I was like, you know what, I'll do it. Doesn't harm to get the double pay and all of that good stuff. And I did. And oh my gosh, the amount of people. So I had a lot of cancellations. So I was thinking, oh wow, this is cool. But the cancellations I didn't have were simple. They didn't have anybody. And oh my gosh, not to say that it was my worst call because of the client, but it was like so sad.
Uh-oh.
I came home deflated. My partner looked at me and he's like, what? I was like, you know what? This job is already hard anyway. There's a lot that you have to process sometimes because you see
Yes,
things,
there
hear
is.
things. You can't really, the way some family members choose to treat their family is not your business unless it comes under that bracket of you're neglecting this person who I'm
Yep.
here to
And
safeguard.
even if we don't agree with certain things, if it's not abuse, we can't say anything.
We cannot. We
And
cannot.
it puts you in a really
Exactly.
awkward position sometimes because all you want is the best for your client, your resident.
Thank you. Thank you.
And honestly, sis, with your heart, I'm actually so happy you were in that field because there's a lot of people that are in it that shouldn't be, but I'm happy that
Uh-huh.
you were. And I
No,
hate that our
honestly.
bodies gave out on us because I know we would still be rocking in that field even today.
Oh, sis. I mean, for me, I've been there since I was probably about 18, so, you see a lot
Yep.
and you've worked with some, I would call them tragic people because you have to be tragic to do that, to, kind of stuff to somebody, the
Hmm.
way some of them behave. So, yeah, no, definitely. It is very
Oh,
sad.
we were both caregivers, honey. Silky said, where did you or where do you work? But both due
Oh,
to
yes.
chronic health concerns right now, we both cannot. But we were caregivers, both of us,
Yes.
which is so
So,
crazy that we found each other and everything else. Like I just think it's so interesting who we gravitate to, and
I know, right? Really is. I'm putting some matte top coat on the white nails. And Votino does this whole 5 second thing, and oh my gosh, he
yes,
he
Mama, when
literally
you
counts
told
the
me
five.
that, you changed my world. Because
Honestly,
I
I've
was
I've
fighting
watched
with
it.
the base coat for 30 seconds or this other one for this
Ah,
many seconds. And then if you go too long, and then this and that,
and then nothing
you have to
happens.
do a song and dance, and it's really
Ah,
involved.
all right. So that's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Going in at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done.
So have you
So
heard of the color
uh,
Back to Belize?
back to Belize. No, I haven't, but I think I have a color that's similar to it because Mark. I remember him saying one time on the live, but I do not have that one. No, I don't.
This is like the perfect mixture with between blue and purple, like a really nice periwinkle, but it still has
Ooh,
more purple than anything. It's really pretty.
definitely a sister color. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me because then I don't want to rip it. Oh, my goodness.
What's
All
happening,
right,
Mama?
maybe the stickers have been sitting around for too long.
Okay, so that also has happened to me before, but you'd also be surprised with some of those stickers,
Hold
like if
on.
they're in a cool, dry
Oh,
place, how long they can last.
exactly. Exactly. Or you could be trying to peel it off upside down. How about that one?
That too. And Silky, mental health always comes first because if you're not well, you can't take care of others or, even do certain tasks properly. So never feel bad for putting your mental health first. That's really important.
You have to. In the job that Raven's saying, and I'm sure she would agree, there are days where, I'm human. I've had a hard day, maybe, and before I get to work, I need to process all of that.
Yep.
And I mean, I need to process it because I can't go to work and then be like, oh, I've got problems, so therefore because I got problems,
Everyone has a
no,
problem. Nope.
exactly.
My
You gotta,
professor
you
was
gotta.
very serious. She said, she's like, no matter what, you leave everything at the door. Your resident comes first or don't come in. And I looked at her and I was like, you know what? Thank you for your passion because we are dealing with vulnerable people and that is extremely important, you know?
Oh,
So even with my own health concerns, like when I was working for my one client, like I ended up having to have tumor surgery. I still had the condition I have now, HS. So sometimes I'd have like large, half a golf ball cyst or a full golf ball, and I just have
oh.
to pretend that nothing's going on, right? So I really did like take that metaphorical, baggage and just leave that at the door. And I put on my best, like it was like I merged my acting with my
No, you have to. You have
caregiving, and I
to.
came in and hello, I was Mrs. Doubtfire, right? Like
Yeah, yeah.
everyone is
You have
laughing,
to
and
be.
I just tried to put everything, but it got to a point with
Oh,
my own health that I couldn't do that, and that's when I had to step away.
no, it's true. It's true. I am just putting some pigments on here because if you watch Votino, that's what he do. He'll put the pigments down.
Oh,
Mm,
really?
Um, yeah.
Okay. Because you're not getting those
So
mini poofs, and then you can dip in and you can do all sorts of stuff. Honestly, Mama, you're teaching me some
exactly.
things because I still haven't done that, and that's a smart idea on that paper towel.
Oh my gosh. So yesterday I filmed the other pigments. Remember I was telling you?
I know I
And
wanted to
trying to
not say anything
oh
because of your video, but like, was that a good
yeah, no, we can
experience?
it was I was
Oof.
shook at, as you would say.
Oh,
Shook up.
sis, I can't wait to get shooketh too. There's two
Honestly.
magical things I want to try from that place, and that's a place of wonders, just like our envy.
Uh,
It's the Willy Wonka place of
I'm
wonders.
telling you. But no lie, these containers are not for the people with long phalanges.
Oh,
And I think
sis,
even if, oh my
even with
gosh,
short
I'm
phalanges, honey, I have
okay.
broken it in half. I have had
Oh my
major
gosh.
issues popping it. It will keep your stuff so safe no matter how many times you open it. So that factor I really like because I've been using mine for like a good 7 months, 8 months, opening, closing, never an issue. But
Uh-huh.
yeah, there's some you have to get
Oh my
used to
gosh.
using it. It's not you need a certain amount of
Trust me.
tolerance, if you will.
But the thing is, with the layers, it doesn't help because it's in the way. So yesterday, I'm telling you, I was filming. I felt like this is like a baby, and I said it. I said I'm holding this like a newborn baby, like literally.
Please tell me you called your hubby because that's what I had to do one time.
Oh no, it would have probably been even worse. He's got no patience.
Oh,
He would
MK,
have
you're the
just.
cutest. Thank you. She said sorry. Like, she's like, I'm just working aside if you don't hear me. We love that you're
Oh, that's all
working with
right,
us.
honey.
Working
That's
away.
absolutely fine. So
Oh my
yeah,
god, so you're saying hubby
Votino,
is so impatient he would have had all your good all over the place?
sis, it probably would have. It probably would have.
No.
So yeah, the way I see Votino, he will have his and really rub the brush into the kitchen towel and stuff. Um, and then if he's also doing like a mix, like he would do it there too. So I just think he's so cool. So ever since I
Um,
see him do that,
what in the mermaid heaven are you doing up in here? I just saw a little dip of blue, a little dip of yellow. Oh, now you went into the
yes,
purple. You are
we
doing it.
did.
Oh, sister.
We are doing said pigments. I mean, pigments are definitely underrated. I mean, we've
Yes.
seen
Yep.
Votino just literally tell you that you don't need nothing else, and you don't.
And thank you, MK, honey. She's like, I love that purple. She's like, I love all the colors.
Oh,
There's
thank you,
color gasms
sis.
happening everywhere right now. And this is for
Mm.
everyone that has cold, okay? Because there is a cold creeping in the UK. There is a cold
Oh,
front creeping in Canada that has followed the SNO. You can finish it. What's the day of the week? What's it start with today? It's a
no, I'm telling
W.
you.
We got
Yes.
snow.
Oh my
So
gosh.
it has not been well, I'm not going to say entirely it hasn't been fun. because snow's gorgeous. It's just my bones don't
Mm.
like it. My body's like,
No, stop it. Like, what are you doing to me?
that part.
No, I absolutely get that. Absolutely get that part.
It just starts crying a
Um,
little bit. It's like, okay, it might be pretty, but it doesn't feel pretty.
mm, I know it's getting there for us
It's
because
getting nippy
today
out
is
there.
so freaking cold. Oh my gosh. So freaking cold. What am I doing here?
So, sweetheart, can you please tell me where you got these stencils from? Because they're absolutely stunning.
Oh my gosh. These stencils, I got some from Shen. They have them on Amazon. Um, and where else did I see them? Yeah, Shen and Amazon probably. There's probably other places that have them. So it's not too bad. This side, I'm not surprised, came out like that bit there.
Oh,
But
that's fun, though. Oh, that's really cool.
yeah, it can just, you know, and that's just with the thingy bob.
Oh, Silky said purple and black are my favorite colors. I am picking up what you're putting down. There's actually a color here that's going to be for your heart. It's called Twilight. I'm just about to swatch it. I'll do it for
Ooh,
you now, honey. So this is with you, Silky, with you in mind, honey bun. Twilight 216.
Twilight. I'm just going to use some acetone and I'm getting that little bit off because the design I do like is just
I'm sorry. What
you've
the what?
opened it. Oh
This
wow, what's that one
is
called?
the Twilight. Remember when I was talking about the night sky when you had it?
Yes,
I didn't even
yes.
realize how much I was talking about the night sky. Oh
No, but that's what I said. You called it straight away when I opened it that day. So that's what was weird. That's what when you asked me the other day, I said, don't you remember, sis? That was the one that as soon as I opened it, you were like, night sky.
oh wow. Sorry, Silky. It doesn't have your purple, but it definitely got blue. It got tiny bits of
Definitely
purple
got
in
to
there,
blue.
but oh wow. That is
Okay.
intergalactic heaven. I'm just going to quickly clean my hands proper because this color is so pigmented that as you're opening the caps, you don't realize you've got little things on your gloves, and then you start
Uh-huh.
leading a little CSI crime investigation with fingerprints.
And you don't, you don't want that. You're like,
You don't,
no.
and you know exactly what I'm talking about, Mama. All of a sudden, you'll see a fingerprint here, a fingerprint there.
Trust me, sis. So I'm just gonna
Ooh,
put some
wouldn't a
base
Criminal
coat.
Minds collab be fun? Do like
Oh, did you say criminal minds as in criminal minds?
I
As
sure
in
did.
Shamar
Criminal Minds
Moore?
Club. We could talk about an episode or something and then do a set
Oh, sis,
inspired.
well, while we're here, can we please talk about 911? Because I could
Did
not
you finish it?
even say, sis, I finished it. Didn't I tell you? I
See?
would make an amazing detective. I told you.
You
I
would
already
make a
knew.
phenomenal detective. And also, my mind was going there too, but I actually just thought it was the father. I didn't realize, no, the father helped cover it up, but it's
The
his sick
father
little
did.
son.
It's his sick little son. But that's why I had two. There were two. I said it's either the father or it's the son. The
But
thing that threw
trust
us
me.
off is they tried to make the son for us to think the son was the same age as Athena, because
Mm-hmm.
when he was, oh, I used to chase you through the bush like a pervert, you know. And then she mentioned that the girl that was killed was like a year behind her in school. So therefore, if you're thinking of a 6 year old, then Athena must be maybe about 8. So then the killer would have had to be 8. So I still didn't rule it out, but I was thinking, nah, they probably threw us off. This guy's not the same age as Athena. He would have
But
been a
he
bit
wasn't.
older.
He was
He
easily like
wasn't.
14 at the time.
Yes, but looking at him now,
14,
black don't
15.
crack, sis. So
I
it's so
know.
hard.
Mm-hmm. To
Shit.
actually say what his proper age was,
All
right?
right.
But that's sicko.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, smiling up about you're gonna do what? No. And
He's a
from when he was
sicko,
saying that
but his
stuff to that
dad
little girl, I
enabled
said,
him.
think about how many more victims they are because he's
Yeah,
saying this too
he
suave.
is
Like
too suave.
he's groomed before, you know? Like I was not okay with any of what was happening.
Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I do not blame you. And
And I,
that's the thing. A
so
lot of those
it's,
people, sis, they get away with stuff like that
yep,
because they're in plain sight.
that part. And
They
I
are
just
in
thought it was
plain
so
sight.
beautiful that, like, that's what brought that passion to Athena. She wanted to make sure that any herself or any other person wouldn't be a victim, that she could help protect the innocent, the defenseless. And,
Yeah.
many people might have been in that situation and never helped another person. But the fact that she took that and
Mm.
literally a lifetime of servitude to her community and to helping, it was just really beautiful, but
Well, it
so
will
so
shape. It
sad as
shapes
well.
you, doesn't it?
It
I mean,
does
you're
shape
growing
you.
up as a kid, but you remember that little kid that also went missing. I mean, it's like a nightmare for a Ricking coming true. You
And the
know.
fact that it's a cold case, it's somebody in your community, and that's also somebody that was probably like close to you. That's your neighbor. You know what I mean? That's somebody that you would have
Mm.
seen every day, or you would have at least felt their presence. Probably on holidays your parents got together, for heaven's sake. And now
Exactly.
there's just that big
Exactly.
question that's hanging above
Exactly.
everyone's head, which is that cold case, right?
Exactly.
So,
And there was a whole generation where it was like that. Not saying it's like not like that now,
yep,
because now I think there is awareness. If this stuff is
with
happening now,
sweeping things under the rug
girl,
and no
now
protection
is
of
so
children.
deliberate. Yeah, it's too deliberate now. You do that now in 2022 after all we've seen, then you're just as bad as the perpetrator. There
Yep.
are there are things now that you can do. There's no reason to actually subject your children to that mess. There
But
ain't.
the thing that's breaking my heart now, sis, is they've moved over to the dark web. And that's where they're functioning now.
Yeah, no, definitely. And again, they spend time always for me to believe that the dark web is operating underneath the guise of the what would we call it, the light web.
Mm-hmm.
Is crap. You know what I'm saying to you? It's absolutely crap.
I've
They
actually
actually
like
gonna tell me they
done
let that
some
happen.
research into the dark web. Like I would never
Hmm.
ever attempt to download Tor or to go into the dark web or anything like that, but just to kind of understand how something like that can even still be allowed or operate. And it's just so scary how they've literally found every kind of loophole. And essentially, if you're not an active member showing, incriminating things constantly, then you're pretty
Hmm.
much kicked off. Like it's really hard to infiltrate it, and it's really crazy that it even exists.
Yeah,
But with
always
anything good there's bad, right? So you got
the
to just
dark
focus
side
on the
always
good.
tries to prevail. You
Hmm.
know. And we have to definitely keep fighting it. It's like
That
the
part.
freaking shadows,
Never stop
you
fighting,
know.
I agree.
Yeah, and it makes sense. As I said, like we enable these people sometimes, and shame. It's not shame. That's called pride.
Hmm.
Shame's not one of the seven deadly sins, but pride is. And
Yep.
underneath all of that, pride will be hidden. It's always there. You know, the main reason. Why you keeping it a secret, but you're not thinking about the child that's already been traumatized. You know, it's just sickening, man.
And that's why there needs to be more advocacy for, the innocent, for kids, for all this stuff. And I'm happy that there's a lot of breakthroughs happening, but there
Yeah,
still needs to be a lot of change there because, you know, you got to give voice for the innocent.
there has to be a lot of change. Has to be. Um. Okay. So with the stamping, she did that, and then she got a stamper. Now this is the part that's probably just going to be the most not fun
Because
bit.
when I saw you lay that down, I'm like, okay, I'm watching very close to see what's the next step after this, because that's similar to the crackle, and I really want to try with the acrylic. But I'm like, I know that you're stamping, so I can't wait to see what you're about to do.
Honestly, so I'm just seeing what I can literally just pick up. Um, because this stamper's quite a decent size. So maybe if I get it, let me not be greedy. I'm trying to pick up everything. I want everything. Um,
Well, also, if you pick up a few things and you only have a couple transfer, that's okay.
and that's the part, sis. I'm trying to,
we
I'm trying to go for broke.
we encourage each other to do the most around here, okay? If you pick up
There's no
6 and you only get 4, that's okay.
girl. I am cool with that. Okay, so I think we'll work around this corner here, and hopefully we'll get something. And whatever we get will be called abstract art.
Thank you.
Right.
You're so cute.
So, yep, she did that, and she did a clean swipe. And okay, her swipe was cleaner than mine because she never had nails.
Mama, you know what? You are so naturally funny. I don't know if you've ever noticed that about yourself, but I will
Woo!
be killing
Sorry,
myself. I'll be
sis.
watching a video and just losing it. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
here's the moment of truth.
James.
Mama,
Okay, okay, okay,
girl,
okay, okay,
don't
okay,
stop, don't
okay.
stop. Keep
Girl,
going. You just literally hit the jackpot.
girl, girl. This is the best stamp I've picked up. So all it took was a bit of freaking thingy bobby. All right, let's do some more. Okay, we're not gonna waste what's
No,
been
no, we
put
gonna do
down.
more. Oh, mama, that looks so. You got everybody in the audience just drooling straight up. MK has all the love eyes. Like, woo.
No, honestly, I literally watched it today, so I was just like, and that's the best when you don't go looking for shit and shit find you,
That
and you're
part.
like, ooh, child.
Ooh,
Okay.
child. Ooh, you just doing all the magic though, mama. Like that is color
Oh my
therapy.
god. Oh my god.
Sister.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Let's
sister,
let's not spoil it.
sister,
Let's not spoil it.
sister,
Sister.
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 Do 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 do. Okay, so I already know what the next Christmas set that's coming out is about to be. Okay, because this is done like pure magic right now.
Like, I'm losing it. I'm like, where's my alcohol when you need it? Spray some in here. Now, honestly, sometimes you get the tickle in your brain. And I'm so happy I saw this on a day that we were going live because this is the kind of design that makes me get out of my bed. Like I'm sitting there
Yes,
comfortably watching 911, but I can't get it out of my brain. And then I come to the table just to see, in theory, if it'll work. And then I can just chill. My partner always sees me like, what are you doing? You going back to the nail table? I'm like, no. But
no, but it's true. When you see something, it's like you got to get that out because also, you know what you're doing? You're literally training your brain. So you're learning. So it's like now you have that and you're like, you're rasta and you can pull it up and be like, okay, this is how you do this.
yes.
Because
No,
literally
honestly,
you saw it and then you got to apply it, right?
sis, this is a breakthrough for me. Stamping does not ever pick up that easily, and it's making me think. Yes, if you've got white pigment powder and you're using white paint, put the white pigment on your stamper
Yes, and make it
and
pick it up
it will
even
pick it.
easier.
Yes, sis,
Okay,
this
I'm
is my
gonna try this,
easiest
sis.
stamper.
Because
I've
you've
literally got
actually
a
shown us
video.
that we can use our solid paints like or our gel
Yeah.
paints and we can act. Oh, I'm so sorry, we just got a hello. Let me see if I can pull this up. Yes,
Oh,
pretty Nikki Weeks. Hi, gorgeous, thank you
hey,
so much for
honey.
coming in.
Pretty
Hope you're having a
Nikki.
beautiful week so far. Mama
Yes, she
is
probably is.
slaying the house down with this
Oh my gosh.
customizable stamping with the magic of
It's giving
she
me all
used
the hearts.
stamping polish and pigments. Is
Honestly,
this
I'm
normal
losing
or
it.
UV stamping polish? So this is normal polish, I believe.
This is normal,
Just
sis.
stamping,
It's
normal
the
stamping
Born Pretty
polish.
one. I just tried this the other day with pigments. So you put your pigment however you want it. She did it like this. I thought this was cool because you get like a rainbow. And once she had that down on the stamper, she got the plate out, put the thing, scraped it, picked it up, and I have never had consistent picking. I mean, if you watch my stamping video on YouTube, I had three
Oh,
fails, one pass,
pretty
two
Nikki
fails.
says that you always slay, mama.
Oh, thank you, honey. But the thing with me is that I'm so happy that my OCD won't let me fail. So I'm someone that will keep trying and then keep trying. So I'll tell you a quick story. my youngest wants me to make churros. He's on this churros thing. I've never tasted it.
Oh, we can give you a recipe.
Oh, don't say that
Okay, sorry,
because
never mind. Do you remember
no,
when I
because
just
he
sent you funnel
says
cake,
he
honey?
found me a he found
It
me a
would be a
recipe.
similar recipe to that funnel cake, and you would just like do a deep fry, a pan fry.
Sis, he found a recipe. I
Uh
mean,
oh.
he can. That's the reason why I'm saying like, oh no, that's too big. That's the reason why I'm saying that, sis. But here's the thing with me. I've either have to have tasted something um that and then I can cook it. What he doesn't understand is when I'm saying to him, fam, I need to taste this thing so that when I do it, I know whether it's right or whether it's wrong. Oh Lord Jesus Christ. This boy will not hear it. So that's the drama. I don't know what churros taste like. So yeah, I can make it, but I don't know if you get what I mean. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be right or wrong
If
because
you make it, you don't know if it'll be right or wrong. Have you ever had
yes,
like a cinnamon sugar donut?
since I live in London, UK, even if I said yes, it wouldn't be what you're talking about. It would
Okay,
be
that's
their
true.
version of what they call a cinnamon freaking donut. Trust me, sis, that's how they do with us out here. It's bad.
So my dad just called and I think it froze my screen. Am I moving for you?
Um,
Yep, I've got a
yeah.
black screen.
Oh,
Darn it.
sis,
My dad called
this.
and I don't know.
Well, see if you're able to like. I'll stay here and see if you're able to back out, and if not, we'll just start it again, sis.
Jeez, I'm so sorry, honey. You know
All
our
right,
family though.
sis. I'm surprised that my phone ain't rang. I probably just jinxed myself now. Son's in his bedroom shouting like I don't live here. Honestly, like this kid's doing that. Are you still here, sister?
Him come back. I
Okay,
don't know. I think I'm
it's
gonna
still
have
not having
to.
it.
Yeah, it's
If
still
it's
a darn
remember
it.
the other day when we went live and I said to you that I had a black screen.
Yes.
I didn't get a call. I can't even remember what happened, but
Oh,
it
Tia
just did
Bella
that to me.
Beauty. Hi, honey.
Hey, Tia.
Oh, this is gonna hurt my heart if I have to leave when we have like the best amount of people up in here.
Well, sis, you got to see if it does the same thing as Instagram. And by that, I mean leave. See if you
Yep.
can come back in.
Okay, let me see.
If it doesn't and it cuts me out, then we'll start it again. Okay, guys, like you already know, the most can happen when you're live. So let's just hope it lets our sister come back in. Hopefully it should. And if it doesn't and it cuts the stream, then we will start it again. But I'm hoping it's not like Instagram where the caller did it come back, sis? I don't know why I thought I just saw the screen. Did it come back, sis? Nope. Doesn't sound like it has. Okay, it says guest left. No, she didn't. Right, it's just saying guest left. Um, And I don't know if Raven's going to be able to come back in. Major glitches. Oh my gosh.